Bayless and Stephen A. Smith together as partners, working across from each other on a debate show is over.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast. I'll be your host, Chuck, and in this moment, we are about to discuss Stephen A. Smith. Those who do not know Stephen A. Smith, man, he's the anchor, the czar of ESPN, pretty much runs the whole network. He gives Skip Bayless the cold shoulder, the halt, as Skip Bayless will not be teaming up with him anytime soon, and he's making sure. Let's get into that take, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the video. Let's go.
Revisit my comments from Wednesday's show on Skip Bayless parted ways with FS1 and his show Undisputed. There's been a lot of speculation about a possible return to ESPN for Skip Bayless. For ESPN's part, they've stated the following in a release to Front Office Sports just a couple of days ago. Quote, "We are set with the current first take rotation and wish Skip the best on his future endeavors."
Yeah, Stephen A. Smith, he's hilarious to me because he is pretty much the driving force behind this as well. I mean, like, let's be honest. If Stephen A. Smith really wanted Skip Bayless, he could get him. I mean, just like he got Shannon Sharp. Obviously, guys, like, let's be honest. Shannon Sharp is not in Stephen A. Smith's way. Shannon Sharp is a team player. Shannon Sharp isn't trying to, get Stephen A. Smith out of the door. He isn't jealous of Stephen A. Smith. And quite frankly, Shannon Sharp has more going off set than Stephen A. Smith. So Stephen A. Smith sees Shannon Sharp as no threat. But what he does see with this Skip Bayless is a threat, because Skip Bayless is willing to go over the lines under and below the belt any chance he gets. And Stephen A. Smith has had an on and off relationship with Skip Bayless for a very, very long time. I think Skip Bayless helped recruit Stephen A. Smith at one point, I think so. He helped recruit Stephen A. Smith, on his first round there at ESPN before they fired Stephen A. Smith. And, him and Skip Bayless ended up doing their own thing for a while. And it just so happened Skip Bayless ended up over there at the other network, Fox Sports. And I think that Stephen A. Smith has been able to thrive out of the presence of Skip Bayless. And I just don't think that he wants to mess up the operation he has going on there at ESPN. But let's keep going.
I had no idea ESPN was going to issue that statement.
Stop it.
That is my day job. I'm not knocking them for that. I work for them. It's not the other way around. They have the right to do what they want.
Now, why was Stephen A. Smith, guys? This is why I tell y'all, Stephen A. Smith, he likes to come out here and put on his front. He's loving. Trust me, guys, he is loving every bit of this. He had to throw this mini clip in here to let you guys know that he pretty much is the reason that Skip Bayless is successful. And this is what he does. And then it pains me to tell you guys. Like, watch. He's going to do something like that. Just watch.
Skip Bayless. ESPN did not consult with me. Again, they didn't have to. But in fairness and in the interest of transparency to the viewers out there, the listeners out there, my contemporaries in this business, and everybody else in between, had they asked me, I would have said the same thing that ESPN said.
He's pretty much stamping that, listen, he ain't trying to work with Skip Bayless. He gonna put it out in front of the world. He wants everybody to know. And part of me knows that Stephen A. Smith is loving the pain that he's inflicting on Skip Bayless right now. Skip Bayless can take it. Trust me, Skip Bayless can take it, because Skip Bayless has ruined a lot of careers, a lot of families, a lot of working relationships. Skip Bayless is someone who is very selfish. He can see things one way at times. But you know what? Through it all, you know why I always respected Skip Bayless is because at least he showed you who he was. He didn't fake it. He didn't hide it. And he stayed the same throughout it all. Until recently, we saw him trying to give Bronny James love because he knew that the writing was on the wall. But let's keep going.
Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith together as partners, working across from each other on a debate show is over.
Damn.
It's been over.
Oh my God.
And this is not the first time I've said it. There's no negativity or shade being thrown on Skip Bayless. I have moved on. When I arrived on First Take, it was courtesy of Skip Bayless. And for those out there who say who wants to say he saved my career, I got no problems with it. Because even though I was back by the time he asked me to come on First Take, I was restricted to radio.
This is pretty much reiterating what I said. Stephen A. Smith has heard this his whole career that Skip Bayless made him. So now that the shoe is on the other foot, now that Stephen A. Smith has a banging podcast, $125 million man at ESPN, he's running the show. He doesn't need Skip Bayless anymore. And for the last time on his platform, he's letting you know that he's a boss man. He's letting you know that, hey, believe what you want, but I'm going to get the last say. And right now, Stephen A. Smith just has more cachet, more of a bigger reputation now. And people are going to pretty much believe him more now that Skip Bayless is down. Stephen A. Smith is just kicking him. He's respectfully, professionally kicking it and giving it to Skip Bayless while he's down. And he loves every moment of this. Do not be fooled by the sympathetic look, guys. I've been watching Stephen A. Smith a while, and I know this type of guy's character. Trust me, he's enjoying this.
And if it wasn't for Skip Bayless giving me the opportunity along with Jamie Horowitz, who knows where I'd be. Fair enough. But that time is a far cry from me being where I am today, where I've been for years.
Told you.
And also serving as the executive producer of First Take.
I told y'all. Those accolades mean a lot to Stephen A. Smith. He finally can speak how he wants. Remember the first time he spoke like this, he got fired. They wasn't going for that shit. Obviously, with all this DEI shit going on, people have to take it easy on him. People have to respect where he's coming from because he is the reason for those ratings. He is the reason for that panel. He is the reason for ESPN, especially when it comes to sports. So he's just reflecting and enjoying his success. And now that he's king of the mountain, king of the hill, man, oh man, how the tables have turned. And I know that Skip Bayless chuckles at this, but the truth of the matter is they have not liked each other for a very, very long time. So Stephen A. Smith is dragging this man. Dragging this man respectfully and, like I said, professionally, he's dragging him.
Not to mention having my own platform here that I own and operate 100%.
Wow.
So I'm not throwing any shade or anything on Skip Bayless. I'll always have love for him. He'll always be a brother to me. But I'm not telling you anything that anybody hasn't heard me say before. I'm past all of that. I'm past all of that. And me connecting and reigniting things with Skip Bayless is not what I want my future to be. That was a past that I'll always celebrate and be appreciative of. But that ain't where I'm at now.
There you guys have it, man. I don't want to really make this clip this long. I just wanted to come and get the meat and potatoes of, Stephen A. Smith, going in on Skip Bayless and setting the record straight, telling it like it is, that he does not want to partner with him. That Skip Bayless doesn't need to even think about it. Basically, don't even think about it. It sounds like he genuinely does, really respect the little things or the big things that, Skip Bayless did. But I feel like he's always felt like he was better than Skip Bayless. He's always felt like he could be a number one. And so many times he was overshadowed by Skip Bayless, always coming in number 2 or number 3, not getting the most paid while Skip Bayless was. And I just don't think that he has any type of regret nor empathy for what Skip Bayless is going through. And this is something that I want to show you guys. So you guys tell me what y'all think about Stephen A. Smith's comment on not teaming up with Skip Bayless ever again. So y'all let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Yeah.